It's your boy Cody Mack here. Well, what's the word? And I'm here with Brooklyn Queen.
What's up, everyone?
What's going on?
What's up?
All right, so I'm gonna start.
Okay.
You got the kids going crazy.
Yes.
How is that feeling to know that you got a large fan base at 12 years old?
Well, to be honest, I did not know that my career was going to take off this fast. But I think a lot of people know me from social media and YouTube, and I think that it's like overwhelming and exciting at the same time. It's like a whole new world for me, because when I was little, or when I was like not doing this, it was just, yeah, people knew me in Detroit, but now people know me around the world and, overseas.
Okay. So what got you into rapping?
Got me into rapping. When I was little, I always listened to music. Like, music is a big part of my life, because if you ain't got music, then what are you going to turn up to, basically, is what I'm saying. But I always looked up to, like, Beyonce and Nicki Minaj and Chris Brown, and I always said when I grow up, I want my music to make people cry, make people dance, make people happy, make people sad. So that's how I wanted my music to reflect on everyone in the world.
Okay. So since you've been doing music, what are some of the key things that you have learned by being in the music industry?
The key things that I have learned about being in the music industry, I would say always stay humble, because I hear like different stories about different artists that just get money and then just stop talking to their team that helped them come up. So basically, just stay humble.
Okay, so what are some of the artists that you looked up to?
That I look up to? Beyonce is always going to be my number one, because like Beyonce, she's Beyonce. She's like another Michael Jackson, like a female version of Michael Jackson. I still love Michael Jackson, but Beyonce, since I'm a girl, it's Beyonce all day, every day. And Chris Brown, those two.
So you aspire to be like those two?
Yes. Well, be like them, but be myself in the same,
So how important it is to be yourself? Because a lot of people say they lose. I hear a lot of people say they lose themselves in the music industry, but it seems like you want to create your own name and be in your own lane.
Being yourself is a big part of everything. If you want to be a football player, to being a dancer, to being a rapper, to being a singer, to being a nurse, to be anything that you want. I think that everyone in the world can be something, but you always have to be yourself. Don't try to act like anybody to be perfect, or don't try to dress like how other people are dressing just to be like in the little loop. Like, it's okay to be different.
Okay. All right, so you've been in this game. So you own your own company, correct?
Yes.
So take us through that process of being a young entrepreneur.
Okay, so again, I did not know this stuff was going to go this fast. So my company is Brooklyn Queen LLC. And basically, with my company, I'll be signing like younger artists. I'll be signing artists under my label. And really, it's like, it's weird, because I'm 12 years old and this is happening. Like, I never seen like any young person, like I can't even name the youngest out here with a label besides for me. Like, I don't know, it's different. Like, I'm amazed. I'm proud of myself.
Okay. So what was like some of the most memorable moments you've had since you've been doing music?
The most memorable moments for myself or from my supporters?
From yourself, like something, the most craziest story ever.
Craziest story? I mean, most of my craziest stories would be with my supporters.
How was that? Give me one of the craziest story.
Okay, so we were in West Virginia, and it was like for their summer jam, like whatever, I don't know what it's called in West Virginia, but we were there, and I performed earlier in the day, but then all the kids got there like once I got to school kind of late in the night. So my manager called Dorian. He was like, so I need you to come back out of the pool because there's a lot of kids and they're looking for you. So I came out, and then everyone just kept like surrounding me. Like I thought I was about to like pass out because it was so hot. And then a boy came up and he grabbed my butt. And then, no, listen, this is the funniest thing ever. So he came up, and then I was like, to my manager, I'll tell you later. And he was like, no, you need to tell me now, because I had like this weird face. And then my other boss, which I'm signed to B&B and 300. So the boss of B&B was like, who did it? Show me. And then I showed him, and I showed him the wrong kid. So he went over there, and he was like, listen here. And he grabbed his shirt up. He was like, listen here. Don't you ever touch a woman like that. And then he was like, it wasn't me, it was him. So then my boss gave the little boy who told on the boy who really did it $100, and then went up to the other boy and did the same thing. But that was like one of the craziest things.
So do you find yourself having issues with fans like that a lot?
No, I think that was the like craziest one. I mean, I have security and stuff, so it's not that crazy, but that was the only time it's been that crazy.
Okay. All right, so I want to know more about your creative process when it comes to making music.
When it comes to making music in the studio, it's just more of like a vibe thing. So I'll be in there with my producers, and like with Feeling So Wavy, I was just like, amazing. I was like, I feel amazing today. And then they were just like, oh, that's a song. And then now it's just, I woke up feeling amazing, eh? I woke up feeling so wavy, eh? So now that turned into a song. But with my other songs, it's more of just like mumble rapping when you get into the booth, and then you just come up with a song. So it's like, it's very creative. Like, I would love to go into like Chris Brown's like session and see how he makes a song, because with me just going there, da, 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 bam, there you go, pretty girl stuff. Like, it's just, you know.
You say the mumble rap. You just mentioned mumble rap. So you do identify that there is different levels to hip hop, right?
Yes, there's like way different levels to hip hop. You can be like, you can do like Post Malone, that type of hip hop, like, you know, like laid back hip hop. You could go like all the way in TLC. You can go to Tupac. You can go to Biggie. Like, there's a whole bunch of different styles or different type. So like, you could be in that Detroit vibe. Like, people label it as like what they hear in like each city. So you could be like Detroit rap, which is T Grizzly, people like that, or you go to Atlanta, which is the Migos, or you can go like New York, which is Remy Ma, Nicki Minaj, Biggie. So people label like different cities is how people rap now, like different styles.
So tell me about Detroit. What's going on in the D right now?
What's going on in the D?
On the hip hop side.
On the hip hop side. Like, you want me to name the artist?
I mean, what's like the culture around it? Because I see a lot of other cities are making moves, and it's like y'all just had Days, y'all just had T Grizzly, like Big Sean is still one of the major artists is in the game. Like, so what's going on in Detroit? Like, is it gonna be like a movement coming? Like, what's up?
Detroit. I mean, I always rep for my hometown. It's Detroit. We have a lot of amazing artists. A lot of people say like Detroit's the worst place to go to because it's like murders and it's just a bad place and it's just an ugly place. But there could be murders anywhere. Like, there could be crimes here, there, and everywhere. So people just label places like Detroit as a bad place, and it's not even a bad place. It's like, it's peaceful. And I just think that people don't show as much love as they do for like other artists in the industry than they do for Detroit.
And by being from that type of city where it's not showing that love is not given, like, how do you feel about being a 12-year-old rapper? And it's like you're a young woman, and some might label you as a double minority. So triple minority in hip hop because you're young. So how does that how do you feel about approaching this game? Like, how does that make you feel?
I mean, it makes me feel that I need to work harder. So they would, like, a lot of people label me as the Kiki Taught Me girl or the emoji girl, which is not bad at all to be labeled after your songs, but people just say, oh, she's a kid artist. She can't be played from this time to this time, but she can only be played from this time to this time. And basically, that's why I made my song Talk Is Cheap and Feeling So Wavy, is because people will label me as a kid artist, but once you hear those songs, now you can play me any time of the day and name me as Brooklyn Queen, an artist.
Okay. Are you familiar with Nia K?
Yes, I am familiar with her.
Okay, what's your relationship and do you have a relationship with her?
I mean, we met. I mean, she has my number. I have her number. We did the school tour with True Star magazine, which I'm on the cover of it. But Nia K, she's cool. I think I like what she's doing. Like to see that another young female artist who is putting herself out there and working hard just like me.
Okay. Can you see yourself getting on the rap game?
No, I don't see myself getting on the rap game.
Why not?
I mean, I love that, I can see other kids working hard and doing their best. It's just, I hate to see kids that had the potential to do something, but then just get put down, on the TV show, and then it's just drama. So, I just don't see myself on there. I mean, the kids that are on the rap game, yes, they have talent. It's just people, they only got followers and stuff because people make them what they're not on TV. They make them argue. They make them get in arguments with each other, with their parents. That's just, I think that it should be more peaceful on the show.
Okay. And I think that's the vibes that you want to bring to the game. You want to be more peaceful with it. All right. So, what's 5 years? What does Brooklyn Queen look like?
5 years from now? Oscars, Grammys, BET Awards. I'll still be the same Brooklyn forever. I'll be humble, have my own record label, which I already have, but it'll be way bigger and better than what it is now. It'll just be the same Brooklyn, it's just more things happening.